So today is going to be a super busy day because you know what? Frost is gone and there should no be more. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, there shouldn't be any more frost. So I can dump every single thing in the ground. I'm going to do tomatoes, cannas, bananas, what else? Castor oils and princess trees. So they're all going to go all over the place. Let me show you. So these are some of my cannas as well as the bananas that are going in. And for that, I have done some prep work because I have done a bed. So this is where the bananas and the cannas are going to go. So as far as I'm concerned, with the bananas and the cannas, that's going to look epic. I think I'm setting the standard way too high for myself. I don't produce epic things. I produce pretty things and nice and sometimes really shitty. Anyway, so the tomatoes are going to be living over here in the carport, where they do every year. And this time I'm going to string them up. I'll show you what I mean later on. So these are tomatoes, princess trees, and castor oils and all sorts of stuff. All of that will go into pots. I've got a really itchy neck. Anyway, so let's get started. Don't know where I'm going with my hair. So as we know, tomatoes need to be supported. And usually, you fill the soil in and then you put the sticks in and then you kind of wrap the tomatoes around the thing. And I can't be asked doing that this year. So what I'm going to do is take string, go through the holes at the bottom, out and back in, and then fashion some sort of knot in the middle, so you have this. And all you do then is, put the soil in, plant the tomato there, and then wrap the plant around. Ta-da! And hey presto. So this is going to be much easier. Fine, yes, you can't move the pots. Well, ultimately you could. You just have to cut the damn thing off. But you know what? Oh, itchy back. Anyway, this is the way it's going to get done. I cannot speak. It's way too early. No, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to put 2 plants in each pot. So that's a size pot. And one there. So obviously, 1 string here and 1 string there. And then we just do the deed. Not that deed. Anyway. Let's do it. Get the idea. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do it here rather than actually bending down and always have my ass on the camera. And yeah, just use that. And again, do the same thing on the other side. Through here, through there. Tie a knot. Sometimes things just don't go fast enough for me. So there. Soil. This is going to be one of those days. I know it. Shall we? Let's put gloves on. Not that. Actually, fuck it. Let's not. Let me just get some mulch. Got some leaves. What I'm going to do is just put them in the bottom so the soil doesn't fall out. And this is not working for me at all. Down you go. And you get the idea. Now you just fill it up, get your tomatoes, loosen them up a little bit, do the same thing on the other side, and obviously I'm going to wash the cups and reuse them next year. So this is number 1, and again, and obviously later on, I should show you then, tie it up like that, and then move the plant around it, and that's it. And that's how simple it is. And this is the result. Looks great. Really happy. So during planting I had a little accident. Not that sort of accident. I'm not that old, but although sometimes when I cough. But anyway, what I wanted to show you, so the tomato broke off. So this is what I meant when I said, when you bury the stem a little bit further. See? I hope you can see it here. It's like all there. It's the additional root. So basically, what it comes down to is that even at the beginning, before we actually kept on, adding soil to the tomato, you would have only had a little bit of root down here. And now, look at this. All along the stem. Just thought I'd share that. So now it's the bedtime. Here I'm going to be putting in the cannas and the bananas. I planted my cannas, I tried to give them a head start about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and some of them have done quite well, and other ones you would think that they really haven't done anything, that they cannot speak. Anyway, so some of them you thought that they really haven't done anything, but let me show you. So here, for instance, that's a Cleopatra, because you can see it by the variegated leaf. That's done okay. And this one, you thought, you know, nothing. It's dead, but it's not. Because you can see there's new roots growing. So you know what? I just didn't give him enough. I just didn't give him enough time. Don't know what the hell is wrong today. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to spread them out where I want them, and then I'm going to dig them in. So all the stuff is in, well, here anyway. So what I'm going to do, what I found downstairs in the basement is that. So I'm just going to put in some random sunflowers and have a look if they come up. But yeah, looking good. Well, not looking too good right now, but obviously with the next few weeks, months, it'll look absolutely stunning. So I'm just planting up random pots. I've got some more cannas over there on the terrace. And yeah, so this one has been living in this for, well, ever since I pulled them out. And yeah, so let's just... These pots look pretty, but to get the things out of there is really annoying. Oh, anyway. Wow. Fuck me. It's like, Jesus. But that thing grew at all. It's a surprise. Anyway. It's gonna go into that pot, and I can tell you one thing, by the time the season finishes, this is going to be not as root bound as it is right now, but it'll be pretty full. But this is just incredible. It's also Cleopatra, so I've got a few of them now. Last year I only had one, now I've got I've got 3. Now I'm going to water. So I think I'll call it a day when it comes to taping. I mean, the cannas are in, the bananas are in, the tomatoes are in. Some of the castor oils I randomly peppered all around the garden. Then obviously, you know, the sunflower, I put the seeds, again, randomly all over the place. And, you know, looks a bit like a grave. But you know what? It's a pretty grave. I don't want to be buried there. I don't want to be buried at all. I want to be burned, and the ashes probably going to get flushed down the loo. But anyway, this is a completely different story, and I'm going to be taking you guys for a walk once the stuff starts actually looking good, which should be soonish. I'll keep you posted. I'll talk to you guys later.